As the prophet of esports, I rely on trustworthy and meaningful data every day. Data from our research partner, YouGov, offers the most complete view of esports fans and gamers in the world, providing context to who they are, what they think, the brands they buy, and things they do. YouGov's connected insights and research services inform strategy at every level. If you're a team, a brand, agency, or rights holder, you should be talking with YouGov. Their partners measure and maximize ROI and are telling compelling stories with data. Visit yougov.com/gaming-esports to learn more. For those who are new, who are maybe watching, we are the world's biggest sort of journalists and experts covering the gaming chair market. There's not a single gaming chair story we don't do here. And this one, Lindsay, I want your take on this one specifically because you're quite tall. For those who have not met Lindsay in real life, and so this story I thought was interesting. Secret Lab really built its extra small gamer chair that started as an April Fool's joke. The Titan XXL will be available for pre-order in limited quantities. It's the Secret Lab extra small. Originally, like I said, this was the joke. It was a scale like model collectible, but they're actually going to release this chair. And I will tell you, but Lindsay, I want your thoughts, and you may disagree. I want you to disagree with me. There is a market of people who are a foot shorter than you are, who this may serve perfectly. So tell me I'm wrong here.
Yeah, they're called children. It's perfect. It's baby's first gaming
Paul
chair.
doesn't really know that. I understand that.
No, so this is great because I don't think anybody really knows this outside of my family, but I am actually an avid tiny chair collector. I have two nephews and I have collected them I have two armchairs, a rocking chair, and a tiny wicker chair. So I think a gaming chair is actually a great addition to this collection of tiny chairs. Yeah.
What do you think?
What are the chances, Lindsay, that you're a tiny chair collector?
Yeah.
Of all things.
I know. Who would have thought? So
would that work in your collection, Lindsay?
It's pretty small. With you.
It's pretty small.
I love that you love it. And you know what? I don't think we need to say more than that. Lindsay and Jeff love it as tiny chair collectors. I mean, we're going with it. Paul. I think as just for fun, one day we'll film a whole episode with all four of us in tiny chairs or something, just for the memes. We'll all look gigantic.
Do that.
But all right, guys, let's do one last hardware story. I promise, one last one here, and this is Steam Deck getting pushed back. I think we teased it. We talked it was mentioned last week. There was not the official story came out about a week ago, so we're covering it here. Pushed back 2 months. Should we be worried? Is what I'm curious. Jimmy, your thoughts on this? Will Valve deliver on Steam Deck, or is this the beginning of sort of multiple delays?
2 months is not that long, I don't think. I didn't read the article, so I don't see the reason for the delay, if you know that, Paul. Supply chain. So, I mean, it's COVID, and that's anyone that's tried to remodel their house or order a Christmas present, or that lives in Los Angeles and can see all the shipping freighters off the coast. We know that supply chain's a legitimate excuse, here. I'm not concerned by it. I'm definitely not happy because I want to get a Steam Deck and play it. But it's not like those other delays that turn into more delays that are given vague excuses as to brand or redirecting or scrapping ideas and pivoting. Supply chain, if that's true, that's reasonable, and it doesn't give me much concern. It's just unfortunate.
So, because this is a live stream, we always have to have a devil's advocate. So I'll be the devil's advocate. The only reason why I think this is important is because of the 2 months that it is. It was supposed to come out in November, December, and now it's coming out in January or February.
Yeah,
that's missing the holiday. Yep,
that's huge for consumer hardware. Obviously, when you're trying to sell it to kid, it was a perfect gift or whatever. So, yeah, that's the only reason why it's concerning.
What do you think that sales chart looks like? Meaning pre-orders versus like people who are buying it now? Like who's spending money now thinking they were going to get it for Christmas?
That's a good question. I don't know, how much of it's direct to consumer, how much of it was, the retail channel where they might have been selling a lot through Best Buy or GameStop or whatever. And now those retailers are cutting back their orders because they're missing the Christmas window, or Valve is having to discount because, these companies are saying, well, we missed Christmas, so now we're going to have to, we're going to sell it for less because, it's not the holidays. That's obviously all inside baseball, nothing we could know. Clearly, this is not Valve's fault. This is happening everywhere. We're all aware of that from a bigger, macro perspective. But it is important just because it is those 2 months and it's a consumer electronic. Like, this is when people buy consumer electronics.
So no one believes, Lindsay, back me up on this. No one believes that there's a chance that come October of next year, there's still no Valve Steam Deck out.
Oh, there's 100% a chance. I mean, it's amazing to me that as people in the gaming industry, where we've seen games get delayed for God knows what, for God knows how long, that you guys are like, oh yeah, it'll happen when the supply chain picks up.
Yeah, but this is my feeling. I'm glad, Lindsay, you agree, right? Like 2 months, if it's truly a supply chain problem, 2 months seems like
too short.
Yeah, a conservative estimate here of a delay.
Yeah.
Right? Like if there's really a problem.
See, this is what I don't understand about the gaming industry, because that games are never going to come out on time. I'd always be like, you know what, this game is going to be ready in 20 years. And then when it's ready in 8 months, people are like, wow, so exciting. They got to use it to their advantage a little more.
You love the Nintendo playbook.
Running a business, Lindsay. Get it out in 20 years. We got this.
Hello.
Your investors will love that.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Nintendo just did it last week, right? 20XX. I mean,
yeah, they did. They did.
I'm actually Nintendo's PR guy. I forgot to tell you guys.
Yeah, that's it. In secret.
Everyone needs a good press release guy.
Greg says, give Lindsay the tiny chair. I'll take the Gucci Xbox.
That's a fair trade.
Greg.